Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and do a video here to talk about things that you shouldn't buy because, in my opinion, I think they're scams. And so let's just go ahead and type in best voiceover booth, press enter, and let's just see the results that pop up here. So this is the first result. Let's pop up here.
The mic, we're going
to pause right here, and we're going to go over each of these, and I'm going to tell you why each of these are kind of like a scam, and you shouldn't buy any of these, and they're not worth it. So the first thing he talks about is the Isovox. So the Isovox is actually not what you want to use, because the problem with the Isovox is that it basically is a big old thing that you put on your head and it constricts your movements. It's just not what this is not good, right? So it's important to have physicality when you're doing voice acting, and this is not going to do anything. And to spend $1,000 for this is an absolute joke. There are ways where you can buy a ton of acoustic panels. I'm talking thick and dense acoustic panels for about the same cost, and that's going to give you much more coverage than this. This is just not really what you want to be spending your money on. And this is if you look in here, an Isovox is just like, it's like your head is stuck in a box. This is not what you want to be using. The second thing I want to say is he talks about the chaotic eyeball. So the chaotic eyeball, I know people are going to have strong opinions about this. This is a muffle box. You're paying $200 to make your $1,000 microphone sound like a $30 microphone. It's a muffle box. The third thing we want to talk about he talks about it here, reflection shields. The problem with reflection shields is that it doesn't cover everything. Sound doesn't just come in one way. So imagine, if you will, this is a video game and everyone's shooting lasers at you, right? The thing is with reflection shields, it's only covering this much, but everyone is shooting at you from everywhere else. And that is exactly how sound works. This is a myth. People are thinking you're covering everything here. That's not how sound works. They're covering you. You need to cover everything around you. So this is not going to work. All right, so the next bit of advice is these three things which he talks about in this video. And I want to talk about how each of these really don't do as much as you think they might do. So the first is basically the box here. And this box actually, what this does is a muffle box. You put a microphone in there, it's going to sound muffled. And I'm going to go and show you a video later, which actually will show you how this will truly sound. The second thing I want to talk about are reflection shields. We've kind of talked about this already. Sound doesn't just come in one direction. You're always going to get comments from people saying, hey, it actually is doing something. It does work. You guys are morons, blah, blah, blah. But like, this is better than nothing. Imagine if there was nothing there. Yeah, of course, that's better than nothing. But sound doesn't just come in one way. Again, just imagine like you're playing a video game, everyone's shooting laser guns at you. This right here is a muffle box. Basically, same concept. You put a microphone in, it's going to change a $1,000 microphone into a $30 one. Now, there is something in this video that he doesn't talk about, which actually is helping his audio. And it's better than all three of these. And nobody in these comments can see it. And he doesn't talk about it. It's this right here. These are moving blankets. Moving blankets absolutely do work. If you put enough moving blankets around, it absolutely will improve your audio. And I guarantee you, if this wasn't here, his audio would be nowhere near as good.
Room that doesn't have any carpet, anything on the walls, nothing. This is a worst case scenario. So
now, talking just normally, this sounds better. I really do hope so. If not,
with massive ceilings, big old, and then this is what it sounded like, the talent inside my little cocoon.
Even if a parent has
that space, because look.
Okay, so let's get down to the gritty. How does this sound? Something like this. Well, this is a really excellent example of what will actually happen. So,
DIY portable sound booth.
So basically what this guy did, he basically got a bunch of foam, he cut it up, put it into a box, and his entire recording and narration was done with this box. So let's just go ahead and this is how, when he's talking here, this is his narration. This is when he's talking through the box.
Simply place it against the other pieces. Then just cut the excess off.
So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but to me, when I listen with headphones, that audio is very boxy, very reverberant. It's not doing favors at all. And right here is when he confirms that he did, in fact, do that recording with a box.
As heard was done by using my new DIY portable sound booth.
And that's my point. These things don't really work. You need to do much more coverage than this. There's no magic, like quick formula, like, oh, I got to just put in a box and I'm good to go. No, this is not how it works. And this is another thing you shouldn't buy. All right, the next item I want to talk about is the tri-booth. So basically what it is, it's a frame and then there's there's moving blankets on top of it. Conceptually, it's like this. This is how it works. So let me just pause the video. So he opens it up. There's PVC frames on the bottom, and then he makes the PVC frame, and then what he does is, you've got yourself a little frame right here, and then there's a moving blanket on top. So when I click on order now, how much does this cost me? $1,500. This is a lot of money for what you're getting here. And I know there were some really awesome professional voice actors that kind of featured this product, and I know he's just getting a job done. I get it, so I'm not gonna give him flack for it. I am subscribed to his channel in my other channel. It does work. There's no doubt that does work. But is it worth $1,500? I don't think so. You can actually make this for around $200. Conceptually the same idea. So
For music, you need to
basically what you do is it's a PVC frame. So you're basically putting frames together and you're making a set of frame like this. And then what you do is you put moving blankets on top, and this is going to cost you around $200 or so. And this is actually what a lot of the voice actors in the Voice Acting Club Discord do when they find that their audio in the reaching closet just doesn't sound good enough. And so what we found is if you have a walk-in closet, don't worry about it. Your audio is going to sound good. But if you have a reaching closet, especially like a smaller reaching closet, they usually use PVC boots. And actually, in fact, a lot of the voice actors during the pandemic, when they were recording with anime, they were using PVC boots. You could see literally PVC boots in the background behind the scenes. And this is going to give you good audio. And this is only $200 to build it. All right, so the next item I want to talk about, which is a scam, is, and you just buy whatever's on here. Ooh, it's only $38. Oh, it's only $15. That's it. This stuff does nothing. Your audio is not going to do anything. So and this is the biggest scam because everybody falls for this. Everybody falls for this. And it's such a waste of money. This person decked out, this was like a couple days ago. They decked out, they're like, hey, this is an awesome booth. And it's like, no, it's not. You spent all this money, you spent all this time to do this, and it's still going to sound like crap because it needs to be much thicker, denser, softer material. I'm talking this thick, okay? Let me show you something, okay? Boot Junkie did a great video where he shows a before and after when you show thick and dense rock wool. This is how it sounds like before.
Reflective, these hard.
And this is how it sounds like after he's made the change.
I can't record because.
You see, that's what you want to use. Guarantee you, if you use thin acoustic foam, it's still going to sound like crap in this area. You need thicker, denser, softer material. This crap doesn't work. It's not enough. This stuff doesn't do anything. All these people are getting scammed. This is the ultimate scam in voiceover. Believe it or not, this right here, blankets, pillows, is going to sound, it's not going to look as pretty. It's not going to look as pretty. This is better audio than all of this crap right here. So the point I'm trying to say is don't buy this crap. And the thing with acoustic foam is it's never worth it. It's because when it's cheap, it sounds like crap. And when it's good, it costs $1,000. It's like a grip. Auralex actually makes good acoustic foam, and it's too expensive. You're better off getting rock wool or using Owens Corning 703. This is the stuff you want to use. And I can tell you right now, very few voice actors have went this route, and they really should.
In a lot of studios that people send me, they have foam in their room, just the high frequencies, which is what this does. If you listen to the way that I'm speaking now, when I talk through it, you'll hear that it takes away just the top end of the frequency. Now, rock will, but if you listen the way that I'm talking here, you can hear it's taking.
Because this is going to give you far better audio than something like this or this or this or this, which does absolutely nothing for your recording.